Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It is your queen, divine mother, goddess Yamaya, your intuitive guide, and I am coming to you all with an intuitive message from your guides and sisters, from Ra, from your higher selves, if you are vibrating at a higher ascension. So I am going to be doing a reading for my zodiac sign for Aquarius, sun, moon, and risings. Wherever it could be on your natal chart, you can look at cafeastrology.com. It is free to find out what signs are inside of your birth chart so that you know how it is signified to you on that specific reading. So I am going to shuffle the deck and we are going to get started. Happy Sunday to you all. It is August 28th today. I hope that you all have been having a blessed and prosperous day, being positive on purpose, choosing to ignore ignorance, vibrating at a high level. I know there's going to be people who try to throw you off your path, but please do remind yourself that you are better than ignorance. So we have nature communication ironically coming out. This is you getting ready to either receive a message right now in this reading from your spirit guides, as well as your higher self going out into nature. Well, yourself going out into nature and being able to connect with your higher self out there when you're doing so. I definitely see nature around you. It's very beautiful, but I do see that you could possibly be feeling a little down at this time, which is why you are being urged to go out in nature. Surround yourselves with some beautiful trees, some beautiful flowers, and even if they're not so beautiful, it's like with your energy around it, you'll be able to make yourself feel good. You just need to connect with nature just overall. That's just something that you're being urged to do by your higher spirit guides, as well as from God himself. God could have seen you going through a really tumultuous week. You could have been having a really tumultuous, Sunday. Follow your own good advice. Someone could have been trying to make you feel a way about a certain situation. Could have been making you question your judgment, questioning what you saw, what you found out, the information that you know, questioning new opportunities, as well as opportunities you're already going through and overcoming as well. You could be overcoming some setbacks and you're trying to figure out how you're going to get yourself out of these situations, how you're going to overcome this situation so that you end up and out on the other side, the better side of the situation. It could be really stressful for you at this time, which is why your spirit guides are advising you to go out in nature. You'll be able to release some stress, be able to alleviate your mind from all of the wonders as well as the judgments that you have been facing at this time. You not only are facing judgments from others, but you are as well facing judgments based on yourself, by yourself. You are being harsh on yourself at this time, and you just need to take some time alone to meditate, go and do something good for yourself, whether it be, going by a beach, by, a body of water, going and, having yourself some alone time in your garden. If you have a garden, going and sitting outside on your porch, just being able to absorb that fresh air. You'll be able to, ascend to a higher level today. Or whenever this message does find you, you'll be able to ascend to a higher level of where you'll be able to set yourself apart from those feelings that you're going through and feeling, and being able to feel a little bit better about the situation, gaining some clarity on how to deal with it, on how to address whatever issues you're facing at this time. Don't listen to anyone and their opinions at this time. It's what your spirit guides are telling you. Trust your own judgment. You have the knowledge that you need. You have all of the answers that you seek within you. You are facing choices at this time. The choices that you're facing are definitely making you feel like you need to question your own judgment on this. You're not trusting your own intuition. There's people who are coming at you and they could be really, really, informative or really informed about whatever it is that you both are going at the same time, be it work or be it just a family dynamic or a friendship, whatever it is. It could just be you going out into the world, going to, barter a service. You could be encountering a situation where it's hard for you to decide on what you want. Someone could step up and tell you what they think is best for you to do. Do not take that advice. Someone is not as informed or well knowledge or acknowledging you the way that they should, as well as have knowledge of what they're talking about. They're just, they can make it sound good, but they definitely don't know what they're saying. They don't know what they're doing as well. So like I said earlier, you have the best choices at this time. You know what you need to do. You know what is going to be right for you. You are more experienced in this thing. So don't question yourself. Keep your temper. Keep your temper. Someone could be talking to you in a way that is really condescending, belittling, trying to get you to feel less than who you are, making you feel like, what you're doing is wrong, how you're approaching something is wrong. But as I said, you know what you're doing. Your spirit guides have given you all of the answers. Even if you don't naturally know what you're doing, you're not really skilled at this, you haven't really done this, this could be your first time getting into whatever it is that you're doing. You yourself is someone who picks up on something really easily the first time that you see it. For others, it could be harder for them to do this, but for you, you're gifted at picking up things really easily, being able to, I want to say in a way, attack a situation in a way where it's not, in a negative way. Is more so like, okay, I see what it is that I need to do. You've shown me the steps. Okay, boom, I got it. I understand. You could be a visual person. Once you see how someone is doing it, it's not hard for you to go and step right in and be able to step up to the plate and complete the task that's being, passed down to you. But someone who's training you or someone who's, walking you through this new experience, they could be someone who has been on the job for a while, yet they could also be someone who always, take missteps. They never really go point for point, step by step. They don't follow their own instructions, but they're telling you how to do it, or they could be telling you how to do it their way, which is not the right way, or they could be telling you how to do it by the book, but they don't follow that way themselves, and you could end up being the one who actually follow the way that they precisely have told you to do it. And then say you go the next day or later on throughout the day, now they're trying to tell you a different way. Really confusing, right? But that is what this person is trying to do. It is like they're trying to pick at you, have you walking on eggshells, making you feel like you need to question yourself, you need to question what you're doing, make you feel in a way really agitated by the situation, like it's as if it's something that you need to give up on, as if it's something that you really can do, when in fact you got this down pat. There's nothing that you need assistance with. You got it. You know that's just what it is. And someone, they could think is really funny that what they're doing is, a way of agitating people. It could work with other people, but with this situation, and you can have a hot temper usually, but with this situation, I'm getting that you're not going to go in at that rate and or go at it in the way that you usually would. Instead, you're going to go at a pace that not even addressing anger right now, because I was addressing anger just previously, but right now, not just me, you're not going to go at the situation that you're working on in a way where others would do it. Instead, you're taking your own pace. You're doing it the way that you understand it to be able to be done and tackled. And then right when you've gotten through it, you pretty much have done a really excellent job with it. Someone can notice that you're being acknowledged by other people for the work you're putting in, and they could feel jealous, especially if they were the one who trained you on this specific thing or taught you how to do it, but you just took it and ran with it and did it better than they would have. You are someone who is able to lead the way, show other people how to do it the right way. You're someone who follows the rules. And this person is not, as I was saying, even though they're teaching you how to do this specific thing by the book, they themselves do not follow their own advice. They themselves do not follow the protocols that they should be following. They love to try to manipulate others because it's a power trip for them. But they themselves take shortcuts. They themselves, you know, as an antagonizer that you're just trying to manipulate you to follow their rules. But you're someone who, you know, you're okay with being a good follower, but you are already naturally someone who's really good at picking up things and doing things in a way where you'll be able to pick it up and do it much faster than this person would have. Your production rate is really much better than this person. You'll be able to show other people and help other people with this specific thing that you're working on and working at. And other people could be, you know, jealous of seeing you. You could be someone that's starting off at the bottom of the food chain, I would say, even though it is not that way. You know, this is just an example that I'm saying. You don't have to work with food or anything like that, food production. I just literally mean that you could be someone who's starting at the bottom of the company, starting at the bottom of whatever this is that you're working on, and you'll be able to, you know, shoot past these people really quickly just because you're a visual person. But not only just a visual person, but you see things and then you tweak them as you go on. You're able to do it by the book, but at a faster pace. You'll still do everything that you're supposed to do, but you could, you know, do things a little, you could rearrange the way that you're doing them in order for you to get through them much quicker, but it'll still have the same presentation that the person who was expecting to receive this work was looking for. Just going to get one more card and then we'll close this reading out for Aquarius. Sun, moon, and rising signs. We have, again, nature communication. So yes, again, you are being urged to go out and get some type of nature into your body. You need to go in some type of atmosphere where you'll be able to relax, get away from this situation, because it could be a really serious situation that really bothers you, and it could blow up really easily if you don't calm yourself down and catch yourself before it happens. You could be a fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, or you could be a earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. But I am telling you, you could also be the age of 30 or between the ages of 30 and 37, or someone could be the age of 30 and 37. But yeah, you're definitely being urged, or someone could be the age 67, 57. But you're, or 47, but you're, who's advising you, or just pertaining to the situation. But you're definitely being advised to, you know, just take things one step at a time, really clearly think this situation through that you're going through, and just know that all in the golden afternoon, and that is basically just saying that you have, you know, a good idea of what you're doing. You're someone who's an inspiration to others. The work that you're doing and the way that you handle yourself and you handle situations and take them on is very much so inspiring to others. It's very much so picked up by others as well, where it makes other people drawn to you and want to do things the same way that you are. That you could be someone who teaches others how to do things just because of the way you carry yourself. They could like that. They could very much so know the same exact steps and work to do, but they like the way that you approach them. You could get them things done very easily, as well as have a creative way in how you do them. When I was mentioning that you could do things in a different way, follow the same steps but rearrange them in a different way, and still have a beautiful presentation, or the exact presentation that the person who is looking over you is expecting to receive. Especially even if it's not your supervisor or the person who trains you, it could be like the owner of the company expecting a specific look, or a specific, you know, outcome, and you present them with that each time you deliver, and you could even go above and beyond, and people want to be the same way. They want to be able to get that same reaction out of this person that they're trying to impress. And so therefore they're going to start asking you, well, how did you do that? What was a way that helped you to do it too? Like what led you to do it that way? Different things like that. They could really definitely be watching you to see how to, in a way, not steal your ideas, but just use you as a model, use your work as a model to follow. So that is what I have for you for Aquarius. I love this reading. Continue to be an inspiration to others. Continue to do things your way, but also making sure that you're doing things the way that they're expected to be done, as far as the specific steps in order to make sure that the product is done and completed right. Take this as a work, situation, but it can be whatever your situation is, as this reading fits. Please do not take anything that is not for you. If it does not resonate, it won't always resonate with you guys. Just be sure to subscribe to my channel and come back so that you can get another reading tomorrow. Each day I do have readings for each zodiac sign, and so if your reading did not come out at this time, it will at some point possibly. And also be sure to look at your natal charts, because it could also come up in one of the other readings for the signs, because one of those signs could be in your chart, and so your reading could be in one of those specific zodiac sign readings. But like this video if it resonates with you. I love to see you all soon. I hope that you guys have a blessed, prosperous, and fulfilling Sunday. And please mind your temper. Don't let people get to you, okay? Bye.